Alright, time for another field test game. This time I'm playing blue-red Prowess, and it's the aggro version of Prowess. Well, I mean, I guess usually the aggro version of... I mean, Prowess is usually aggro, right? If it's a non-aggro blue-red spells-based deck, they just call it blue-red spells, right? Can I keep a one-lander? You know what? Yeah, sure, I can keep a one-lander. So, you're on the play. So I guess turn one, I think, yeah, turn one, I play out my one drop prowess guy. What's this thing? You can upkeep, put a counter on it, and then okay, so because the 10/10 once it gets to 10 counters, so it's going to take a while to get there. I mean, in the meantime, I guess I just play out Splice Wolf. I mean, I can also play Light Blander, but I want to play a prowess guy so I can start attacking with it. And this doesn't come with token scripts. Okay, good. At least that comes with a token. So let's see what my opponent does. Also, I don't think I have that much spell-based interaction in this deck. It's just cantrip and burn, mostly. And they pass with black mana up, so they're probably holding some sort of removal. Oh, Resplendent Vision. That's pretty nice. So the question here is, do I use Fiction Sign right now, or do I hold onto it? Or do I consider, or do I Fiction Sign? I need to find land this turn, right? So, which which one do I think will be more useful later on? I mean, I don't think I'm ever doing instant speed stuff, so I should just consider first. And let's see, that's not a land. So come on, cool, yeah, exactly. Never punished. So what do I do here? I'm probably attacking and then playing Lamplighter afterwards, right? Or attacking and then playing Splice Wolf number 2, which requires me to fetch red, which I'm fine with. Yeah. Show me the removal spell. They don't have removal, or are they holding it? They're probably holding it or something. To play out Splice Wolf number 2, it does mean that the Kaleidos Wolf got shuffled into my deck, if that's ever relevant. But I'm playing a second conjured copy at the bottom of my deck, so who knows? Maybe I'll randomly draw into it. I also play some copies of that Teeth card. I should probably just wait. No, okay, I do have my deck open. I'm also playing some copies of Thousands of Teeth, which can draw from the bottom. I should also just save this deck to clipboard so that I can submit it to Locky for tracking purposes later. And okay, so this thing is growing slowly. Also, I just realized that despite being a spell-based deck, like one of my original ideas with building this deck was to take advantage of getting spells into the graveyard. But I realized that like I'm not running Fuma, and I don't actually have any other cards in my set that really take advantage of having lots of spells in the graveyard. I guess I also have Hate Not the Wind. I guess that thing is relevant. So now what? I can Resplendent Vision and then loot, and that probably finds me into some lands. And that sounds like the best thing to be doing right now. And also, like, yeah, it gets me 2 Prowess triggers and some stuff. And there's no tokens for it, so. And then let's see if this gets countered. I'm assuming, like, whatever they're doing, it's probably, like, during combat, so. Well, that's a land, and I mean, I can cast Fiction Sign off of it. So what do I pitch? I want Resplendent Vision. I guess I pitch Scorch and Lamplighter. Yeah, I guess that's probably what I pitch. And I'll get in one final Fiction Sign. Let's see if they killed these guys now. Doesn't seem like it. Like, I can cast it next turn, but I don't think I want to, so I guess I just bin that, because I have better plays, right? Or do I? Actually, I mean, I'm fine with Fiction Sign on top. It's pretty good. And they have no answers, it seems like. Are they just like, did they just draw a really slow hand with no removal? Might be it. Okay, they play Mountain, and big thing, when it attacks each creature, doesn't matter because, yeah, it doesn't matter because it doesn't do anything on ETB, and I'm just going to clear it somehow, right? Yeah, I can Resplendent into Lightning Strike and that clears it. So that's what I'll do right now. Or the Lamplighter can't kill it just yet. So conjure the Lightning Strike, convenient Toho art while I'm at it. Yeah, kill that. There's like 2 anime art, or 2 sets that have anime art aesthetics in the pool right now, and there's like there's like some random cards that incidentally have Toho art on them because I mean, if you're digging for anime aesthetic art for your cards, you're going to run into some random Toho arts. So I mean, it was a so they played a 4-drop that died to removal and then did absolutely nothing. It seems like, yeah, they needed another thing on board. They also just played nothing in the first 3 turns, so I guess they just kept a really slow hand. I have no idea what they kept. If yeah, all right. So Steel is Born from Flame was one of the cards I wanted to test, but it doesn't seem like this is a matchup for it. Unless my opponent reveals that they're a slow deck. I mean, they are a slow deck, but let's just run this back. Actually, I'll board out some Scorches for Steel is Born, or it's not going to be good though, so I don't think there's any point. And it does seem like Scorch does match. It seems like Scorch does match up quite well against their creatures, so yeah, I'll keep that in. I also have Pring Reality in the sideboard of all my decks because I really want to test that card, but I've just never found a situation where I can bring it in. Okay, that's no lands. No 2 land. Yeah, actually, yeah, this is really good. So I got the Splice Wolf into Thousands of Teeth curve. I guess I bought him Demagoguery because I don't need it right now. Oh, okay, well I guess we're not going to see that curve. So I guess turn 1 I'm just going to end up turn Consider, and hopefully draw into some action. Prosthetic Face, interesting. Alright, yeah, time for the end of turn Consider, Island, Consider, that's not useful. That's also not useful. I got Mitama on 3 at least, and I have the right colors to cast her right now. But yeah, I guess it's just Mountain Pass then. They're doing something. There's oh wait, I just realized that this is a bounce land, or this is why does this return land anyways? Weird flavor, but I mean I guess the card probably functions pretty well. So it's basically it replaces a land, and then you can pay life to make dudes. I can actually hate not to win for 1 right now. I don't hate that. Well, anyways, yeah, I think I do need to scry, so I'll do that right now. Yeah, I don't need that. The good thing I did that. Consider, do I play out Mitama right now, or do I hold it? Because if I play out right now, it's like, it probably gets removed, and then what? I consider into more stuff. I mean, I could do end of turn Consider, and then turn afterwards I Mitama. Actually, I should just run out my creature right now. I don't really have a way to protect it, and I don't get that much value from trying to chain spells in the same turn as it, because the abilities don't actually do that much on this board. And they're going to start drawing cards. They're not answering my board. Okay, my opponent plays out a land. Do they really not have removal? Like, really they run at least some amount of removal in their deck, right? I won't believe that they don't run any removal. Alright, so consider, do I want to pump the power, or do I want to loot? I think I want to quote unquote loot with it, so I'll consider first. I'll exile the top card. Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess that's fine. Slice Wolf, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I take that. I'm going to play Resonant Spring from exile, discarding my other Resonant Spring. Do I want the Thousand of Teeth right now? Actually, I Splice Wolf and then Thousand of Teeth, and then draw the bottom, and then, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So then, Splice Wolf enters, makes a Kaleido Wolf, puts it on the bottom of my deck. Swing with Mitama. Let's see if they try to kill it first. No, they don't. Okay, well, are they going to kill it in response? No? Okay. They'll deal 1 extra damage. Draw a card from bottom of the library. So, do this. Nope. Wrong hotkey. Do this. Get the Kaleido Wolf. Probably put Wayfair Shrine on bottom because I don't really need it anymore, and then pass. So Mitama is a lot more underwhelming than I than I expected. I mean, I guess if my opponent actually had creatures on board, this would be a lot more powerful, because then I can start pinging stuff down. But it seems like the second mode isn't actually as powerful as I thought it would be. I mean, it's kind of, it's actually slightly better than discard 1, draw 1, right? Well, no, because you only have 1 turn to play it, so, like, if this thing was rummaging, then, like, Mitama and then tapping out for a spell means that the rummage mode actually does stuff, but with the exile mode, with how it exiles until end of turn, if you Mitama and then tap out for a 1-mana spell, you can't actually make use of the second mode. I wonder if I should just give this thing like Prowess no, but then the third the damage mode becomes too powerful. Probably. I think this card is just better against opponents who actually have creatures on board, or maybe it's better in a slower spells based deck, because then you can actually. I think the strongest mode on this thing is just damage mode. And then the other modes are kind of incidental. The +1/+1 mode is so that if you don't have anything better to do, at least you can push for damage. But 2/3 prowess for 3 mana is pretty underwhelming. Oh wait, Kaleidowolf Wolf also has haste. Yeah, that's cool. And Bellatrine Bomb. Sure. I guess they're just doing like full trumps this turn. Oof, Psychic Shrapnel. Okay, that's extremely good. Well, I want to get Kaleidowolf Wolf out. Wait, Mitama lets me ping off these guys with Psychic Shrapnel. So yeah, it does work out. So play out Kaleido Wolf. Psychic Shrapnel one of the guys, Mitama down the other one. And yeah, swing. Okay, so Mitama is actually really good then. So actually, yeah, Mitama I think Mitama is actually at the right power level. Oh, I see. Sack. Okay, copying twice. So I have to sack 3 things, it seems like. Okay, so they do stabilize. Okay, they'll also lose some life. They're at 2, so I could top deck a burn spell and that ends the game, but I mean they have kind of they could somewhat stabilize from here. I'm not sure how much life gain they have in their deck. They also can't make use of this card anymore. Actually, did I take from Psychic Shrapnel? No, I didn't. Okay, well, I need to remember to take from Psychic Shrapnel. But yeah, I think the Tom is actually at the right power level now that I've seen it play out that turn. So you're mostly just playing it as you're mostly playing it for the 3rd mode, but you're playing it as a 3-drop that pings on every spell cast. But if your opponent doesn't have any ping targets, then you can just start pumping its power and then swinging with it. Okay, Alicia, yeah. Well, they're at 1 life now. If they have removal here, then they could dodge another. Well, they would need to start dodging burn spells off the top or haste creatures off the top. Soleo Queen, sure. Oh, okay. I guess that does it, or that works. So the good news is I can still sack Resonant Spring end of turn, but I think that's what I should be doing to look for burn spells, because burn spells will end the game much more reliably than a Splice Wolf does, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess my opponent can start swinging with her guys too, and it's 4 damage per turn, so like it could kill me in a few turns. 5 mana. Are they playing a big thing? They're coalescing through violence. Can they do that? 1, 2. Yeah, they can. Huh. All right. Yeah. So it's just burn spells off the top for the win. And there's like I have all the burn spells, and then Lamplighters also turn to burn spells. So draw 2 cards, discard 2. Yeah, Fiction Sign might be able to flip into a burn spell. So let's see. That's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually die if I don't win this turn, right? Guess Nene can. So this thing can come down and block one of them, and then I take this thing I can't block any of their guys with distractions out. So I guess I just Fiction Sign and hope for the best. The draw 2 mode is kind of underwhelming, and that's not it. Oh, well, I think I lose this. Does Hate Not the Wind stop? I can Hate Not the Wind to peace through violence, and that actually makes me survive. Okay. The 1, 2, yeah, go down to 8. Bounce the coalesce thing. Let's see if my opponent has a response. They don't. Okay, cool. That's useless. Go down to 2. They can't use Prosthetic Face's ability because it costs life. Oh, they're sacking that to draw cards. Do they have Burn in their deck somewhere? I wouldn't be surprised if they do. So I can crack Resonant Springs this turn, or on my turn, after I untap to dig for burn spells again. And yeah, so it's just win next turn or bust. Okay, so burn spell, 2 Nenes. That's not great, but let's see if I get burn spells off the top. Oh, yeah, no, I have another land. Okay, so these guys get discarded. This thing makes an everywhere token. Nope. I'm out of gas now. Yep. So didn't get the burn I was looking for. Okay, cool. So game 3, Hate Not the Wind turns out Hate Not the Wind is just really good in general. Psychic Strap. I don't actually need Psychic Shrapnel, or I don't think Psychic Shrapnel is actually that good in this deck. I just want more burn. I already have all the burn I can fit into the deck. I'll just go Magma Spray instead. And yeah, this is a pretty alright hand. I keep this and turn 1 the Lamplighter. And I'll make the Rising Flames while my opponent does their thing. Into my hand. Yep. Lamplighter and Alicia both use Rising Flames, so they do synergize with each other that way. Also, I think Nene also synergizes with Rising Flames because it lets you cast copies. So then the copies will see the ones in the yard and do extra damage. Consider. Do I just run out Alicia right now? I think that's probably what I do. Yeah, and then next turn I can try to start doing prowess stuff. If they have removal, they can kill that and kill Alicia, and then I don't really have that much threatening them. Maybe I should have held on to this for a turn, which means that I do something like end step considered. That feels bad. This does not do anything against my board. Okay, cool. Can't block, so yeah. I guess I do want to kill that because it's gaining them extra life over time. So what's the best way for me to do this? Oh, Magma Spray even prevents the tokens from being made. Okay, yeah, that's extremely good. So Magma Spray that. I only need to. Okay, I guess I don't need to use the Rising Flames right now, so I won't. I'll just consider right now. I don't need more lands, so this gets 3 power. Do I? You know what? Sure, let's just like push damage right now. And since Rising Flames is actually good, I'll just remember to do that later on. And then Rising. So then end step Rising Flames. I should copy this so that I can create the tokens faster. So one of them goes into my hand, the rest go into my deck, right? Yeah. And they play land and pass. Okay. Consider, what do I want to do here? I guess I want to guarantee that I get another trigger from Alicia, so I can just go. I guess my play right now is consider Rising Flames and then swing. Do I need to push extra damage? I guess I'll see what consider flips off the top first. That's not what I want. Another Alicia, I guess that's for after my first one gets removed. Rising Flames them. And this time I'll do the token making right now. So those guys go shuffled. Do I have Fiction Sign here? No, I don't need to push extra damage right now. I'm in a pretty good spot. Okay, they go down to 5. Yeah, I just pass here. Alicia makes another Rising Flames token. So, I mean, these cards are kind of going nuts right now, but that's also because my opponent is literally not interacting with me at all. Like, I'm not sure if they play any removal in their deck. I mean, they have to play at least some, right? I guess they're just not drawing what they need. And also, I've already played against their deck, so I don't really have that many things to say about their cards. And as for my cards, I mean, Alicia did stuff. Alicia is actually pretty easy to trigger. Like, I just need to get 2 spells, and then it starts making Rising Flames, which starts building up. I think it's probably about the appropriate power level. Lamplighter, again, really nice 1-drop. Nene did not get to do anything. Mitama I think is at the appropriate power level, where like its primary utility is to ping down blockers or ping down small creatures and then start buffing its power if you have no good ping targets. And I guess the second mode to get extra cards, it's probably not or no, if you're empty-handed, then you can start flipping cards off the top, and then you have to discard to play or you do have to discard to play or you discard when you play them, but you have no cards in hand, so you don't have to discard. I guess like once you're hell bent, then the second mode becomes really useful. Splice Wolf, I managed to get the Thousand of Teeth Splice Wolf designer intended combo, and it worked out really well for me. And did not get to really do much with other cards. I mean, Fiction Sign mostly functioned as a sorcery speed consider in this deck. I mean, I did use the second mode once. I wonder if I should change this thing so that the second mode is like a strategic planning instead of a divination. Honestly, yeah, I probably should do that. I feel like that would make the card fit better, something like that. But yeah.